Chris Singleton. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Athletics and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Mitchell Parker. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Next offering upstairs.
Okay.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's a full count. In the air, left side. Lyle should have this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. One down, base is empty. Swing at a ground ball and foul ball. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One out, base is empty. And now here's the A's catcher, Willie McIver. Strike two.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Still only one out here in the inning. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Tap to first, low. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Jacob Lopez. What do we have on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. Just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one's back. Gone. So he goes yard to left. Homer number 25 on the year. It's 2-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And there's a ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That misses. 2-1.
this count. Runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Hit in the air, left field. Soderstrom has this one sized up, brings it in. And there are two down.
Batting fifth, catcher, Riley
Here's Dave Martinez
Adams.
lineup for the Nationals. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch upstairs. And down on strikes he goes, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the A's 2 and the Nats 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Darrell Hernandez. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting seventh, center fielder Colby Thomas.
And now the center fielder. A's leading by a run. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but...
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
Batting ninth, third baseman Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela steps in.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Outside, and it's 3-2. Shea Langoliers in the on-deck circle for the A's. Out towards right center field. Young grabs it on the run. The A's strand one. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Nationals Park, here's Nathaniel Lowe.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2. That one missed. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Jacob Young.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Robert Hassel III in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. That's a strike.
Okay.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the Nationals gone in order. And our score remains 2-1. And we're back.
Leading
New
off
inning
for
getting
the
started.
Athletics,
Now
the
here's the leadoff
designated
hitter for the A's,
hitter,
Shea
Langoliers.
Langoliers. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And out of here. A gigantic blast. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mitchell Parker departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Elmo
Nationals.
Calero taking
Number
over on the
10.
mound. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Not even close there, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here is Brent Rooker. The 1-1.
2-1.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jake Irvin appears to be getting loose. Number 18 also throwing. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely
batting
and just
catcher,
bunched him
Willie
up on the
McIver.
inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lyle makes the catch, inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Here's the rookie right fielder, Robert Hassel III. Next offering is in for a strike. The A's bullpen has some movement. Number 49, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Alvarado warming up as well. And a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
A little bit high, and it's 2-1. And a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
James Wood.
And the batter now, James Wood. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. That one ripped. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Nationals.
back, and now on the mound to start the 4th,
Number
Jake
27.
Irvin.
Pretty tight game,
Jake
so they're looking for
Irvin.
quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where
Left
it is.
fielder,
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Headed towards the corner. Yeah, a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wow. So important to get into the
Up
fielding
next
position
for the
as you
A's,
deliver that
shortstop,
baseball. That
Darryl
is a
Hernandez.
scary one. Watch your lips.
Darryl Hernandez now at the plate. In the air to left down the line. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
Now
front
batting,
shoulder
the
coming
center
open
fielder,
instead of
Colby
staying closed.
Thomas.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now the center fielder. That one out to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Good eye right there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. The tag, and he's out.
Yeah, he's out.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Urias.
Here's Luis Urias. The A's looking to add another. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That's inside. And it's 3-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slurve. Back in Washington, D.C. Here's the third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
And that's down and away.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Off the mark there. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Riley Adams.
Riley Adams digs in now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Gio Urshela. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shea Langoliers.
Man at first, nobody out. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz.
Whoa.
And that's outside.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 2-1. Fouled off to the right. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Oh, that's inside.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Stays alive. That one ripped left field. dives. What a play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
And now here's the A's catcher, Willie McIver. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hassel settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Elvis Alvarado.
And he's got a nice lead to
Number
work with,
61.
so he should come in throwing
Elvis
strikes,
Alvarado.
attacking these hitters.
Nathaniel Lowe up to
Leading
hit.
off for Washington, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 16th homer of the year. It's 5-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Up and in.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 2. Swing and a foul out of play. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a
Center
slider that
fielder,
caught a lot of the plate.
Jacob
I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing. All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That's to 3rd. Jump throw and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Elvis Alvarado out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Sean Newcomb.
Now pitching
A chance
for
at
the
his
A's,
first save of the year.
number 31, Sean Newcomb.
So digging in, Robert Hassel III. Fouls one off. 2-2.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Step off throw to first. Young back on a dive. On the ground, right side. Urias. Now only 1 out remaining.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
C.J. Abrams.
For C.J. Abrams now. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball there. The Nats down to their final strike. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.